Oh yes. I was the devil snake that tempted my nephews with a shed full of cans that just screamed money, money, money. So, that was it. I went to the police station that morning and filed a report. I gave them a copy of the video footage of my nephews stealing from my shed. I gave them the broken lock they smashed. Showed them all of the texts, which were screenshot and also given as evidence. Hell, I even gave them a copy of the photo my eldest nephew sent me of him flipping me off. I did tell police that I found it worrisome that my nephews had taken the machete. But they classified it as a tool. Especially since they took a lot of other actual tools. So fair enough on that, I supposed. My nephews were indeed arrested on Saturday. Police came to their house and my sister and brother-in-law were forced to let them in because they had a warrant. Apparently all three of my nephews went from being cocky little idiots to crying like babies when they were being put in cuffs. I knew this because of a neighbor I was acquainted with who's sort of friends with my sister and was there to see it. Shortly after the arrest, my sister and brother-in-law were blowing up my phone again. They weren't able to get their kids out of jail till Monday morning. And now the boys were being charged with larceny, willful destruction of property, vandalism and harassment. The police took this whole case pretty seriously as there had been complaints about my nephews for some time, but nothing was proven until now. The past few months bags of cans had actually been going missing all over the area. I don't know if it was my nephews or not, but they were likely suspects. And with word spreading of their arrest, let's hope other neighbors with security cameras came forward with more footage. My sister and brother-in-law showed up at my house too. I refused to open the door and told them that this all happened because they were enablers who refused to hold their kids accountable for their actions. That made them just scream and pound on my door more till I threatened to call police on them too. And since I'd done it already, they knew I meant it now. So they left without any more trouble. But they went back to blowing up my phone. I didn't block my sister or brother-in-law. Instead I decided to just save all of the messages they sent me because I'd made the decision to take them to small claims court over this. I didn't really need or want the money, and had already replaced the destroyed padlock with a much better one. However, the kids weren't the only ones who needed to be taught a lesson. In the end I hoped I put them in enough of a hole that they learned not to screw with me ever again. I also had the full support of my family on this. They were all supporting me because my nephews had stolen from them too. After banning my nephews from my house, some of them did the same. I pushed for my nephews to get community service, and they stood around griping and acted like the whole world was against them. Perhaps a few hundred hours of unpaid work would teach them some manners. They'd been spoiled far too much.